So, right, let's talk about protecting your faith. I don't know. I know we were super excited when this new year rolled in. We had some dreams, we had some goals, we believing for some things in prayer, believing for connections to be made, all of that good stuff, right? And like our faith was just on a different level. And now here comes, we in the what, 4th month? Yeah, we in the 4th month of the year. And some of us, our faith has been fading. Not just fading, but some of us allowed our faith to die. It's too early to give up. It's too early to abort the mission. It is too early. It is too early to miscarry the vision. Protect your faith. How do you protect your faith, Shay? So protecting your faith actually looks like, when last you pick up the Bible? When last you actually read up on stories and characters in the Bible that dealt with great faith? Because oftentimes we need examples that's walking a path similar to ours in order to boost our confidence. When last you actually got down on your knees, and not even got down on your knees, but when last you actually prayed about your vulnerability? Even the people in the Bible was like, God, help my unbelief. Help my unbelief. What does that mean? That means that they recognize that they did not have the faith to match the miracle that Jesus was offering them. It's okay to not have the faith at this moment to match the miracle of what Jesus is offering you. But the little faith that you have, the size of a mustard seed, listen, you don't need much faith. You don't need great faith. You only need faith the size of a mustard seed. And if I was you, I would protect that mustard seed faith that's on the inside of you, that childlike faith. Why you allow it to die? Why you put it in the hands of the enemy? And the enemy don't even have to be, it could just be people Satan is using as advocates to distract you, to deter you, to discourage you. You know what our problem is? We share things prematurely. I said it before in a video. Keep your mouth shut. Sometimes not talking about your vision, not talking about your dream, because you don't know if they're going to be dream snatchers, dream killers. Sometimes talking to them prematurely actually is the tool, the driving force behind your faith dwindling. Learn to keep your mouth silent until time for the breakthrough to actually manifest. Protect your faith with your dear life. Listen, me, whew, if y'all only know my story, I am convinced I am the modern day Abraham, okay? I am convinced of that. And what I realized was, the more that I went through trials and sufferings, that faith is a gift. Literally, that's one of the spiritual gifts, faith. A lot of people don't have the gift of faith. And when you find yourself having the gift of faith, where you're constantly going through because God is trying to build your faith in Him, build your trust in Him, when you find yourself constantly going through, you are one of the most loneliest people in the world, because not everybody can understand your position. Not everybody can understand what it is that you're actually called to. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's path and journey is different. But when it's like that, because you're lonely and because you don't have much people to talk to, by default, we be looking as if we're Jonesers, looking for people to stamp their approval on something that doesn't belong to them. They don't have that kind of authority. Protect your faith. Protect it. Guard it with your heart. Guard your heart. That's what protecting your faith looks like. Guard your heart. Yes, it might be difficult. Yes, the journey might be rough. But the only way you can build up your faith, as if you're building up your muscles, because that's what faith is. It's a muscle. You have to constantly exercise it. You have to constantly do things in order to become stronger. And you can't build your faith or protect your faith without prayer and without the word. You out here trying to take shortcuts. You out here taking shortcuts and doing spiritual suicides. And then on top of that, if you ain't doing the spiritual suicide, you allowing others to do spiritual homicides to the very thing that God placed on the inside of you. Listen to me. You may feel alone, but trust me, you're not alone. You just have not connected with the right people as yet that has walked a similar path, or that's able to understand why God trusted you the measure he did. So guess what? Take your authority back. Take your faith back and protect it with everything on the inside of you. That's the word of the Lord for the day. Take heed, eh? Peace.